According to a statement by the media aide to the Vice President, Stanley Nkwocha, Shettima made the remarks on Thursday at a public lecture to commemorate Nigeria's 63rd independence anniversary at the State House Banquet Hall, Abuja. Shettima said that President Bola Tinubu's administration is really deeply committed to building a country where the economic independence of each citizen is guaranteed and where none of them has to depend on unspecified handouts to earn a living. I think Nigerians, in my opinion, have heard this chant. We are used to this chant by previous administrations or politicians in the past. And now, the same thing wants to start or wants to go for the Tinubu-led administration, because before you know it, time will leave us behind. Taking a look at the wrong decision that President Tinubu took concerning the fuel price as it relates to subsidy without any proper plan, and also giving the executive members so much money to share as palliatives while the entire public endures hardship after he entered office recently. Our leaders are a bunch of liars, and I don't think they scrutinize the things they say differently from the things they do. A lot has been said, but no actions. Or should I say, a lot has been said. How many has been put into action? How many has become a reality? According to the Vice President of Nigeria, Nigeria stands on a precipice of history to reflect upon a nation that has defied the predictions of doomsayers, a nation that has become a metaphor of resilience. Over the past 63 years, we have not only survived but thrived because of our collective resolve, our commitment to progress, and the enduring spirit of unity that binds us together. Talking about us being binded together, are we really one in Nigeria? Are we really one? Can we say we are one in Nigeria? According to the Vice President, this anniversary offers Nigerians another opportunity to acknowledge the cross-regional bonds that have kept the country standing as Africa's most populous nation and the largest economy. The thing is, are the people in the land progressing and living well? Are the people satisfied? Are they achieving their life purposes? But Shettima is here trying to remind us that the future APC promised Nigerians isn't an empty promise for electoral favors. I simply think we should be the one to answer or be the one to judge whether it's an empty promise or not. Because looking at the recent history till date, we all know the answer to that statement, or we all know the answer that will be given to that question. If you live in Nigeria or you have a family member who does, you will understand what I am saying. Is it that the Vice President has forgotten the promises the APC made to Nigerians 8 years ago that were all lies because they never came to be? What is going to happen differently now when the same people, when we still have the same liars and very corrupt people in charge of the country's affairs and resources? The Vice President, in my own view, the Vice President also noted that the future of a great nation is not determined by the occurrence of socio-economic challenge or challenges, but by the intention, sincerity, innovative ideas of its leaders or leadership and the commitment to implementing them. But here again we go. How many innovative ideas have been thrown away into the wind by the leadership of this nation just because they wouldn't profit from it directly? How many countless ideas have been thrown into the air, especially when the owner of the idea happens to be a nobody? And how many ideas have these leaders brought to the table themselves? I cannot remember anyone, or rather, I don't even know anyone. But if you do, please comment in the section below. The thing is, those in the leadership position in Nigeria actually have no business, in my view, no idea, no innovations to be in leadership or leadership positions. It is clear that the VP doesn't understand what sincerity is, because looking at the events in the countries over the years, one would see that the leadership in Nigeria has thrown sincerity, commitment, hard work, and even patriotism into the wind. The leadership in my own view, are actually the ones behind the troubles and the hardship in the country. These men use their powers in office to protect themselves, to get involved in corrupt practices or in sharp practices, and also protect their families. And you see, these men in leadership has also succeeded in destroying the entire national system for personal gains, thereby forcing every youth to desire to flee out of the country at all costs, by all means, and at any cost. And he's here talking about sincerity. What a man. The leadership of this country is outrightly very, very insensitive, hostile, aggressive, and very wicked to the citizens. The VP, through his aide, Mr. Stanley Nkwocha, said they cannot actually renew the hope of the nation unless the APC delivers on their promises to drive food security and eradicate poverty. And I would want to say, we are here, sir. We want it to happen. So we are watching. We are waiting and we are watching. The APC cannot foster economic growth and nurture job creation unless they facilitate access to capital, enhance national security, and optimize business environment for enterprises. But if you looked at the last 8 years, you will understand that it is just mere lip service to the gullible. Because if you are wise and you understand what is happening, you won't get swept away by what he has just said. APC, please stop telling Nigerians you are going to uphold the rule of law and fight corruption to design the Nigeria of our dreams. Maybe you want to design the Nigeria of the dreams of the politicians. APC is busy inventing and redesigning corruption and destroying the judicial system, yet you come to talk as though you do not even know what is going on or happening in the country. In my own view, nothing can happen in the country. Nothing can be achieved unless the interests of the citizens are put first. Nothing can happen without transparency. Nothing can happen when corruption thrives in the country. Nothing can happen. The vice president, in the presence of Shettima, also reminded the nation that as we work together towards a future where opportunities knows no bound, he wants us to remember that our most potent weapon is the overriding resolve of the majority to choose unity over chaos and democracy over anarchy. What we have in Nigeria is clearly not democracy in any way. The people in Nigeria clearly are one, but these wicked, selfish, and bad politicians always find a way to use the people against themselves for their own selfish gains by using poverty and hunger as a weapon. The federal government, in my own view, must consider and increase the salary of workers to mitigate the current economic hardship in the country. It is too much and it is only stretching people. It is only stretching people. I thank you for your time. Please subscribe, share this video, click on the notification bell, and I will see you on the next one.